Hazy Jane.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Band Spikes and Booze Reviews. I've got another one from Brewdog, and it's called Hazy Jane, and it's a New England IPA. I've just tried their Quench Quake beer, sour beer, which was absolutely amazing. I got a 10 out of 10. I can't see this getting a 10 out of 10, but who knows. New England IPAs, love them. They're like a West Coast IPA with the volume turned down. This one, it's got a lot of stuff on the label, and what's it saying? It says an all-out New England IPA. A New England Patriot of Hazy Jane, an all-out New England Patriot of a beer. Brace yourself for a full tilt fruit hit. Pineapple, mango, stone fruit, add a hint of lime. Headed for the state line. Brew with oats and wheat and left unfiltered for a smoother ride. Fall for the East Coast crush. Hazy Jane, clouded clarity for the IP generation. Well, that sounds really interesting, so I'm going to get this open and I'm not going to talk much about it. Brewdog don't need any introduction. You can look at any of the other Brewdog videos for a description of what Brewdog do and how they have kickstarted the revolution. I'm just going to review this Hazy Jane now. Let's get this sniffed. There is grapefruit, there is fruit, sweet fruit, tropical fruit in abundance on this one. It smells really good. Let's get it into the glass. And as I say, the New England IPAs, I prefer them to the West Coast. They've got all the flavour, I think, but they just turn everything down a little bit. They don't go over the top. Now look at that. Tell me that doesn't look appetizing. That is a hazy, dark yellow colour. It's got nearly a one finger white head on it. Sweet fruit, sweet tropical fruit, but with the bitterness of the hops, and it's got the pineapple running through it. Not much malt in there, as you would expect from a New England IPA. It smells nice. Let's get it down the hatch and see what's going on. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. You're getting that tropical sweet fruit, but you're getting the hoppy bitterness running all the way through it. If you know your craft beers, that looks like it tastes. All them cloudy New England IPAs. This is a really good representation of that. Oh, that is good. It's really good. I'm just going to read out what they've got on the side of it again. So they're saying pineapple, mango, stone fruit, and a hint of lime. Lime, yes. I was going to say, I'm sort of getting grapefruit, but lime, now they've mentioned it, lime is what is giving it the bitterness, not the grapefruit. But I've got sweet fruit as an aftertaste, just dancing around. It's like I've just eaten a mango or an orange. Fucking hell. Brewdog really are pulling out all the stops tonight. I've just given that quite quench quake or quake quench, I can't remember what it is now, but I've just given that a 10 out of 10, and this is not far behind. This is really good. I'd give this a 9 out of 10, and this is cold. I've left it outside, as I say, it's in the middle of January, it's freezing cold outside. This is cold and it's hitting the spot. In the summer, I can imagine this would be just spot on. Really would complement some like red meat or some spicy sweet meat. Yeah, I'm liking this. Not much malt, but there's a lot of fruit and a lot of citrus. I didn't read out what the ABV was on this. It's a 330ml bottle and it's vegan, which is good. And there I've got, fucking hell, this is 7.2. I thought, do you know what? I thought I could taste a very, very tiny hint of spirit alcohol. And now I've read the ABV on it, I'm thinking that's what it was, because 7.2, it's definitely not session ale, but it just tastes so good. So what would we give that? Well, I would give that I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. Because I can see this wouldn't be for everyone. It's 7.2, so you've got to pick and choose the places where you can drink this. Because believe me, after 4 or 5 of these, I will be telling people some home truths. But it tastes really good. Really nice. It just smells like it's, you know, it just means business. So yeah, that's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. And Brewdog, these 2 Brewdogs I've got tonight are just fucking brilliant. There's a Welsh fella on YouTube, you know, does the real ale craft beer. He's got a big downer in Brewdog. I don't know why. I can't remember which ones he particularly savaged, but the last 2 I've tried, I have to say, you know, well, beer taste is an individual thing, but to be honest, you know, I can see why they've done this, and I can see why this is a great beer. It's lovely. It's a really good representation of the style, I think. A nice fruity, hoppy, bittersweet New England IPA. You can't go wrong with it. I love it. I think it's great. 9.5 out of 10. Recommended. And remember, beer is working class champagne.